The curious case of Aaron Fitzner, the man who never was. In the dusty archives of the National Records Office, buried between birth certificates and long-forgotten census rolls, there is a single, smudged page bearing the name Aaron Fitzner. No birth date, no place of origin, no next of kin. Just a name and a note. Investigated, 1952, status unsubstantiated. And that was the only official record of Aaron Fitzner. Hello besties and explorers. Welcome to Come Hither with Heather. We're in the mid-north of South Australia, having a break from all our travelling. And word has come across this amazing farmhouse. It's an old one. Got your original tongue and groove ceiling there. And it looks like an original kind of clothes dryer. This was the bathroom. There's a fridge in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in here any further than what I am. Bathroom and laundry at the same time. Got another table here. But that's okay. We will meander in and see what we can find. Got the kitchen in here. Wow. Have a look. Egg carton. Jars filled with what I presume is jams and preserves and stuff. There's an old pie tin there, a couple of old bottles. Lowry apricot jam. Wow, that is old school. Okay, there's a presence here. I just saw something right next to me. It's a kitchen, it's a very tiny kitchen. There's cans and papers and all sorts lining the floors. It's an old school stove. Crockery. Plates, an old serving hutch there. I can't quite see what's on that stove, but I'm not going to be traipsing all over that to get any closer. Very 60s look. The story begins in the autumn of 1951 in New South Wales, Australia, when a stranger arrived in the small town of Inverleigh. He wore a pressed wool suit, too fine for the dust and drought, and carried a leather valise that he never let out of his sight. He introduced himself as Aaron Fitzner, a government consultant conducting infrastructure reviews. At first, the townsfolk welcomed him. He was polite, paid in cash, and asked lots of questions about roads, train timetables and local wells. That was a bit odd, but nothing alarming. Then strange things began to happen. Mail stopped arriving on schedule. The town's only telephone line began crackling with static and fragments of conversation from faraway places. A child swore she saw Mr. Fitzner walking into an empty post office one night through a locked door. The baker, a pragmatic man, said he watched Aaron's reflection move differently than the man himself. Then, just as suddenly as he appeared, Aaron Fitzner vanished. The room he had rented above the pub was found untouched. Clothes still folded, bed unslept in, valets gone. There were no fingerprints, no hair, no traces of anyone ever having stayed there. Even the entry in the guest book disappeared. The ink had faded into nothing. When investigators came weeks later, they found only confusion. Witnesses gave conflicting descriptions. Some said Aaron was clean-shaven with dark eyes. Others remembered a moustache with grey hair. One woman insisted he was American. Another swore she heard him speak fluent Russian. And so the rumours spread. He was a spy, a ghost, an experiment gone wrong. The Department of Defence denied any knowledge. The postmaster who reported the original investigation was later institutionalised, muttering endlessly about false men made real. A little nightie here, a little cameo. Oh, wow! Blanche Devereaux, eat your heart out. Could have been donated to sexy needy people. Do you remember that episode on the Golden Girls where Blanche is dressed as a nun and comes across Sophia's brother, I think, who's a priest? And she's got a pair of bras. She goes, I'm donating these bras to sexy needy people. Now that's an interesting corner cupboard. What are they reading? There's a fishing book and Expressway. And have a look at the decoration on this wardrobe. And a mirror. Oops, it's not going to stay closed. And it looks like they love their National Geographic. You've got a bedside, not a bedside, a dressing table there. Double bed here. And dressing table over there. Again, this place is just filled with crap. everywhere. The New Knowledge Library. And more books. Curtains flying in the breeze. You've got a white pages, yellow pages. Oh, that looks like the old Tupperware stuff. There's a jacket in the cupboard, but again, I'm not going to go through all this. Old pots. Medicine. Very interesting. Oh, there's an old photo there. Very typical of the 70s to have landscape photos. And the wallpaper. And have a look at that lamp. I nearly missed that. Isn't that fabulous? Would have been quite a lovely bedroom back in its time. Old VCR up there. I'll zoom you in on that. Very 80s, that one. Okay, Werner's finished in here. Let's go have a look. So you've got a fireplace here. And looks like it was used as a bedroom. There's a wardrobe. Bed. Talk about stating the obvious. More books. This floor isn't quite as trashed as the other floors, but look, Anzac biscuits. All right, let's see what we've got. In here, got some lippy, some strawberry shortcake. Oh, hand cream strawberry shortcake. I remember strawberry shortcake. No wallpaper this side. And you can see there was just a single light there with what I think was a pull down cord. See if there's anything in the cupboards. Nope. Only more books. Oopsie. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, oh, there's a dolly. Oh, wow. Today, conspiracy theorists call Aaron Fitzner the man who never was. His name has surfaced in a declassified Cold War file, a fragment of audio from a defunct radio tower in Western Australia, and a strange signature on an 1897 shipping manifest from London signed A. Fitzner in the same sharp handwriting seen a century later. Some say he was a time traveller. Others think he was a psychological operation meant to test perception and paranoia. One fringe theory even suggests he was a fictional character who willed himself into existence, briefly. But throughout Inverleigh, the locals still remember the man who was, if only for a moment, and then wasn't. Aaron Fitzner. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this. My, I forgot how windy it was when we went out exploring that day. It was an absolute shocker. Well now, besties and explorers, what did you think of story time? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think it enhanced the video, or do you think it detracted from the explore itself? I'd like to do more of these and possibly get some subscribers' stories sent in so that I can read those over and explore. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. In the meantime, that's it from me. I'm glad you're still here. Thank you so much for your support. And remember, as always, keep smiling, make the world wonder what you've been up to. Hooroo!
Step into the unknown, a journey to embrace with Heather by your side. There is no time to waste, in search of hidden treasures in every corner we roam, exploring abandoned homes. Come hither with Heather, let's have a good time together. Under moonlight we'll shine, dressed for adventure. She's the friend you can count on, with Heather by your side. The fun has just begun. With a twinkle in her eye, she leads the way. Through hallways and secret doors, we'll play of the ring. The past with laughter as our guide. Come hither with Heather, with laughter as our guide. Come hither with Heather, let's go. Oh, let's have a good time together. Under moonlight we'll shine, dressed for adventure. She's the friend you can count on, with Heather